director and coach at Eat by Design Coaching. Today I am here to talk to you about the 4 steps to habit change. What prompted this video was an email that I received from one of our followers who asked the following question. Why is it that people around me make changes and they seem to succeed, but I always seem to struggle? Well, first of all, let me tell you, I hear you, and so does anybody else who has ever tried to make major changes in their life. The fact is that over the course of our life, we develop certain cycles of behaviors that become automatic and repetitive, and these are our habits. One study showed that over 40% of our behaviors are unconscious habits. Habits either support our success or they hinder it. Either way, they decide where we get to in life. Making changes in life is really about analyzing your daily actions to see where your habits exist and then changing the habits that are not supporting you. This is easier said than done, but the good news is that the skill of changing habits is like learning any other new skill. The more practice, the better you get. And studies show that people who employ one major change in their life, such as quitting smoking or starting a committed exercise routine, tend to see positive changes in many other areas of their life. This is because the skill is transferable. Also, when you're successful at making a big change in your life, your self-esteem improves. You believe that you can do more, and so you do. Once you understand the cycle of habit, it's much easier to change one. Charles Duhigg, the author of the book The Power of Habit, explains the habit cycle like this. There's a cue, a routine, and a reward. When this happens, I do this to get this. When the phone rings, which is the cue, I answer it, which is the routine, to find out who's on the other end of the line, the reward. And if this happens enough times and you're happy about who's on the other end of the line, this will become automatic. You'll answer the phone without thinking about it. And let's take another example here. Let's say that every day at 10 a.m. you go with your colleagues to get a muffin. What is it about this muffin that is drawing you? Is it the fact that you're hungry? Are you feeling social? Did somebody sitting next to you just eat something and now all you can think about is food? Whatever the reason, let's say that this is you and you've decided to change this habit. Here are the 4 steps to habit change. Step 1 is to identify the routine, and that's easy here. It's eating the muffin. You've learned enough to know that this muffin is not good for you and you're ready to give it up. Step 2 is to experiment with different routines. You may bring a snack from home, you may go to the bakery with your colleagues but not get a muffin, or maybe you take a walk in the park instead. Do this over a few days and don't be disappointed if you don't find the answer right away. Keep trying new routines until you find the one that works for you. You may find that on day 2, when you went to the bakery and you didn't get a muffin, but you were still with your colleagues, you were fully satisfied because what you were really looking for is social interaction. Step 3 is to isolate the cue. For a few days in a row, journal about where you were, what time it was, how you felt emotionally, who you were with, or the actions you were taking immediately preceding the time that the craving came on. Then go back through your notes and look for the common thread. In our example, the common thread is that it happens every day at 10 a.m. The cue is usually associated with time, place, emotional state, other people, or actions that you're taking. Step number 4 is to have a plan. Once you've identified your habit loop, which is the reward driving your behavior, the cue triggering it, and the behavior itself, you are ready to make a change. You can change to a better routine by planning for the cue and choosing a reward that satisfies you. In this case, you know you're looking for social interaction, so plan some great social breaks at 10 a.m. every day. So really, this is what we do at Eat by Design Coaching with our clients. We help you to uncover which habits are hindering your success and to implement better habits. Once you get the right habits in place and you improve your self-esteem, that success, as you've learned in this video, will transfer into other areas in your life. So here's how good habits may play out in a life that is being lived by design. You get to bed early so that you're well rested for the day ahead. You get up early and spend some time building you. You schedule everything that is important to you into your calendar, such as getting your nervous system checked, going to the gym, spending time with the people you love, and working. That way you are focusing on what is important to you at the right times. You may also have a grocery list. You may have a specific day that you grocery shop, and you may have a specific day that you prepare your food. All of these things can be implemented into your life so that they become automatic. Here's a summary of the 4 steps to habit change. Step number 1 is identify the routine. Step number 2, experiment with different rewards. Step number 3, isolate the cue. And step number 4 is have a plan. Here's your call to action. Over the next few days, I want you to analyze your habits and choose one that is supporting your health and celebrate it. And choose one that is not supporting your health, and using the 4-step framework that I've given you today, change it. Experiment with different routines until you find one that works for you and creates a healthy, lasting habit. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope that you found it valuable. Please leave your questions and comments below and we'd be happy to respond to you personally. And you can also head over to eatbydesigncoaching.com and sign up for our mailing list to receive more valuable information like this. It is our mission to support you to create your extraordinary life.